What's up, everybody? Welcome to Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnny Mobley Jr.
Hey, y'all. I'm his wife, Deirdra.
And we something like an ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose. Happy day. Greetings, salutations, accolades, and blessings.
I love her.
She knows.
Mm-hmm. You need to say, I know. She could be anybody.
No, you know who she is. I love you back, baby.
Okay.
We're going to get a pillow that say that. And we love you back.
So what's going on? Did you say your greetings, salutations?
Accolades and blessings, I did say
You
it.
already said it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, because you be
I feel
kind
like I'm shiny.
Yeah. You're using that cocoa butter.
The cocoa butter gel.
You put it on your face?
Mm-hmm. It keeps me moisturized very well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't put a lot on it.
I used the little cocoa butter and the little thing, but that, it don't seem like it be working when you put it on. But then
That one in the brown container.
It seal it. It be like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It be hugging. Everywhere you put it on, be like this. Huh?
You like it. That's why you like
And I be
it.
like, darn, a little shiny up there. Try to wipe it off. Can't wipe it. I got to wash it off with shower.
It ain't my eyes feel, my body feel crazy. You know why?
Why?
Because I haven't slept right.
But you ain't
like
sleeping
4
right.
hours a night. 10 to 2 seem like to be the prime time of sleep, and then after that I just be
You know what the Lord be saying?
up.
You ain't asking him?
I'd be like, hey.
But I know I was up
I
praying. I
pray.
was up
And then
praying
I'd
for
be
my
like,
mama
okay,
last
I'm
night.
going to go to sleep now because I'm tired from the night before. So.
I ain't got no sleep last night. I was praying, so.
Well, about 12 to 2:30. 12 to 2:30. 10 to 2:30, it was popping. After that, it wasn't popping no more. So, however, to whom much is given, much is required. But I will sleep tonight and then get up when the birds cuckoo.
So what we
and do
talking
what I
about?
need to do.
We had some stuff to talk about, but you have something you want to talk about.
Right, we'll push that other stuff until next week. We, as you all know, I celebrated my birthday on August 24th. We didn't celebrate it until the first weekend in September.
The first, second, third, and fourth.
Right, because we had the weekend right after my birthday. We
just had a lot of stuff going on.
Stuff already planned, and so we didn't take time off until the following weekend. And so I wanted to tell y'all about my birthday shenanigans.
They probably not seen it.
They probably have seen it because you put it all over.
Well,
you put reels out about it.
I did.
But I want to tell them remember what I shared with you when we got to work on Tuesday morning? It's white crayon.
Don't be mad. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't.
Well, I want to tell them about the weekend, but also about the revelation or the lesson that I learned in you celebrating me all weekend, and how I for many years I think I have been the one to hinder that. And so we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But let's so let's start here because I want you to get into it as well. So it goes back to you asking me
my lips white. I feel like my lips white.
They're not.
I feel like I'm put some chapstick on.
You want me to lick them?
Yeah. Later. You can lick them later. Because after you lick them, I'm gonna want to do something. And we can't do that on right now.
You love Carmex is nasty.
But I ain't eating it. It's on my lips.
I know, but when you put it on your lips, at some point you apt to taste it. It might get on your tongue.
I've never tasted it.
You lying.
I've never tasted it.
It ain't never got like on your teeth or on your lips.
Nope.
And you ain't tasted it?
there, I put too much on. I just, I'm going about my business.
And you've never tasted it?
No.
Well, something must be wrong with me, because.
So you put the lip gloss on and then you taste it.
That don't sound right. That do not sound right.
You put it on your lips.
That don't sound right.
It's supposed to make your lips shiny or heal your lips, and you tasting it.
That's not accurate. Don't do that to me.
I'm just saying. That's what you said.
So
you said that.
Let's move along.
Y'all taste the ladies. Do y'all taste? How many men taste it? Jameson, you taste your when you put. I ain't never crossed my mind.
You know what? You are crazy.
It might be a lady thing. It might be a lady thing.
Not on purpose, but you're crazy. It's something wrong with you. So anyway, y'all, back to. Well, I want to tell y'all this before I forget about it. I want to tell y'all this before I tell about the weekend. But so this morning we were getting ready for work, and I have a tendency of I iron maybe once or twice a year. Normally, and I think it's become the same for Johnny as well. We just throw stuff in the dryer and it knocks the wrinkles out, and we, put it on, go to work. So I have a tendency to dry, whether it be a dress, pants, a shirt, or whatever. I throw it in the dryer in the morning time. 9 times out of 10, the dryer has something in it already, which that's cool too, because like if I put one piece of clothing in it, if there's not other clothing in the dryer, it won't really, it'll like ball up and it won't really shake loose like I need it to. So 9 times out of 10, I'm drying something that I have to put on, because no matter what time Johnny get up, I can get up before him, and he's always dressed before me. And so he normally waits for a while, and I'll be like, babe, get up, we gotta go. Babe, get up, we gotta go. And he'll get up and literally be dressed for me, and I could have been up a whole hour before him. So what I'm normally doing, as he's saying, babe, I'm about to go downstairs, I'm running to the dryer, grabbing my girdle, grabbing my pants, grabbing my shirt, my dress, whatever it is that I threw in there, putting it on, going back in the room and trying to get my purse and everything else, and, running downstairs. And so I leave the other clothes in the dryer, whether it's towels, whether it's another, some other clothes he had in there already. And so this morning, I don't usually
say nothing, but this morning I said something.
So this morning I think I put like my shirt, the dress was hanging up. So I think it was my girdle. I threw it in there so it could dry. And because I washed it last night, and I went in there, grabbed it real fast, put it on, went in the closet, threw my dress on, my earrings, my shoes, and so I could go, wouldn't procrastinate, so I wouldn't, be long going downstairs after him. So this morning, he says to me, this was before I did it, he says, babe, why when you put clothes or something in the dryer in the morning to dry and it's already clothes in there, when you go to, you turn the dryer on, you let it dry, but when you go to get it out, why don't you just take everything out of the dryer and like bring it in the room and put it in the bed? Because you go into the dryer, you taking your girdle or whatever you have on, gonna put on out of there, just grab all the clothes and bring it in the room, because you're coming back in the room anyway. And so I knew he was accurate when he said that.
Tell him what you said, though.
I said, well, babe, I literally just be grabbing it out there. I don't have time to grab everything. I just grab it out there.
I don't have time to grab everything. So this is what she do. This morning was towels in there. She put her stuff in there. So when she opened it, her stuff ain't right there. She got to touch basically all the towels till she find what she got to get. And then she just close the back. Then you walk back in, and we usually put our clothes, when we time to fold them, we put our clothes, everything on the bed, and then we just, we a tag team and fold them up. But I like you went in there, you touch all the stuff, got your stuff, came to the bed. Why you just ain't brought the stuff with you? She said, because it slowed me down.
I was at this point, I knew he was right.
She started giggling for herself. She started giggling herself. She said, because it slowed me down. Kiki.
He was like, he was sweeping. He had just, brushed done his hair, brushed his beard, combed his beard and all that stuff. So he was sweeping up the hairs off the floor. And he was like, babe, it's like you act like them ain't your clothes.
She act like this somebody else's house, like she ain't gonna touch the stuff.
Like you just gonna pull your stuff out of there and it's somebody else's clothes in the dryer.
They stuff in there.
So I was like, I was quiet because I was trying to feel some type of way, but I was like, well, that ain't nothing to get mad about, DJ, because he's telling the truth. And so I was quiet, and then he knew he was right, so he went in the closet to get dressed. And so I brought it up again. I said, well, I do be rushing though, honey. I be grabbing the stuff out the dryer, and then I be putting it on and be trying to run down the stairs. And you was like, and so you were quiet because I guess you were like, well, she trying to defend it, but she knows she wrong.
Yeah, I knew I was wrong.
But then guess what he gonna say, y'all, a couple minutes later? I had to consult the Holy Spirit on how to approach you about this.
Because I'm telling you, it done happened so many times, and I want to say something, but that flesh be like, so, I ain't want to say nothing crazy to it. So you just go in there and don't grab the clothes.
I said, babe, you didn't have to consult the Holy Spirit
I did.
on saying that to me. I said, as you say, it ain't we don't have the type of relationship where it's a eat the meat, spit the bones out anymore. You said,
but
we have it's boneless at this point.
It's boneless, but this the thing. Every now and then, one of them bones come up,
right?
And that flesh.
But what I said,
I be wanting to say some stuff.
I said, babe, you didn't have to consult the Holy Spirit to say that to me this morning. I said, no, what you wanted to do is to wrap your flesh around what you were saying to me.
It was gonna be set.
Yeah, that's what you wanted to say to me.
It was gonna be set up real pretty.
So that's why you gonna say you consulted the Holy Spirit, because you wanted to wrap your flesh up in it.
I said I got to say something, because this is ridiculous. Every morning she going in here. I got to say something. Let me tell you something else she do. She go in the bathroom.
That's what we doing?
She go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, toilet paper. Take all the toilet paper off the roll. She don't move the little toilet paper, the little paper.
No.
She don't move nothing.
No, you're not going to lie on me like that. Is that always?
Listen, she don't move nothing. So the roll, you put the little thing on it with the little paper roll. So when that run out, she'll get a whole roll and sit it on top. I was like, it's right there.
Johnny, that's not all the time though, baby.
It's right there
that's
though.
Not all the time. And 9 times out of 10, it's needed in the middle of the night when I don't feel like taking it off.
But you touching all the components to actually make this happen.
Right, but it's the middle of the night. Who's coherent in the middle of the night? So at the end of the conversation, y'all know what I said? I just said, you right. You right, I'm going to do better. Did I not say that?
She did. But she I had up against the rope. She still trying to.
He was trying to turn around.
I'm getting the body. She still. So you just still go fight.
So you was trying to body punch me. That's what you.
Oh, those are body punches.
That's fine. I'm gonna give you that. However, let me tell y'all about what happened when we was. I promise I'm gonna tell y'all about the birthday weekend.
It's tit for tat. I don't understand what's happening.
He got to get this, and then I'm gonna give y'all a brief. So we're gonna give y'all a brief summation of the weekend. So we were handling some business right on the phone yesterday. We started. We had to go to Sam's. So we started the conversation with the gentleman. It was concerning our phones. So we started the conversation with the gentleman maybe about 10 minutes before we got to Sam's, and they was talking our head off. So we pull up in Sam's parking lot. I'm thinking the conversation gonna be over in a few minutes. So we trying to give them the information they need so we can go ahead and grab a couple of things we needed to grab. So Johnny says, the person asked, is this still your current address? They gave us our old address. So Johnny said, no, sir, that's incorrect. He said, okay, give me the new address. So Johnny said, see, when you I guess talking to somebody who is of like a different ethnicity and stuff, you want to make sure that they understand what you're saying and they have the right information down. So he started spelling it. He was like, C like cat, you do. I like ice cream, or D like David, B like Bob, stuff like that. So Johnny's spelling the street name, our street name, and he's saying it letter by letter. So he gets to the E. And so I'm sitting there just waiting for him to finish with this man so we can go run and Sam's, because we were sitting out there for about 10, 15 minutes at this point, okay? He says, well, see, like cat, and then he says the other letters, A like apple, and B like Bob, and blah, blah, blah. He gets to the E, and he says E, and then he just looked kind of puzzled. So he's looking at me, and I'm like, E, like E, egg. It was on the Bluetooth in the truck, so I didn't want to say it loud to like talk over him. So he said E. I said like egg, baby. He said E like X-ray.
Listen.
Y'all.
Listen.
I looked at him. Y'all, I got to be honest. I looked at him like, what in the world did you just say to that? Did you just embarrass us?
So let me tell you. I was in the military years ago, and we used to have different things. So the word I was looking for was echo, but I couldn't remember it. And the closest word I could figure, I like E like.
And I'm saying,
I said X-ray, and then I did this. What I did, I said X-ray. I knew it wasn't right.
And at this point, y'all, I was bent over. I was hollering so bad, y'all.
Shit, they tried to.
I said, wait.
I said E like, no, not X-ray, egg. That thing bothered me. This one here, she the whole time in Sam, she just giggling. So now that's her little thing now. If I say something to her, she does like, well, E like X-ray. You know what?
I said, so he finished spelling the street name, and the man told us, hold the line, I'll be right back. So I put the phone on mute in the truck, and I said, really, Johnny? E like X-ray? I said, you could even say like maybe ex-wife. But you say X-ray. X-ray is X-R-A-Y. He talking about, I know. He said, but baby, in the military, that's the way we used to say. E like X-ray. And so I looked at him. He's talking about, okay, maybe I'm lying about that.
I could not remember. And then like 15, 20 minutes later, I'm like,
he was like, I got to call.
like echo.
Right. He was like, I got to call my daddy because I know that was another thing.
We used to say something in the military. I can't remember.
Y'all, Johnny, it's something wrong with Johnny.
I said E like X-ray, and when I said it, I knew it was wrong. So I said it was like somebody else said it, because I said E like X-ray, and then I was like,
I'm not crazy. I know what this means. Okay, so anywho, before my birthday came up, we had already planned to take the days off that we were going to take off, and you said to me, babe, what do you want to do for your birthday? Right? And so I said, just surprise me. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I said, surprise me. And then I said, turn it off. I said, whatever you want, whatever you plan for us to do, that's what I'm going to do, because I want you to be able to plan it. You were like, okay, I'm going to plan it. And go.
So I had to move a lot of money different ways, because we got one checking account, one account, and unlike my wife, I don't look at the account every day. I look at it every now and then I be like, you see something funny in there, you be like, hey, who we gave $50 to? What this is? She be like, baby, that's the someone. Oh, okay. So I'm talking to my daughters. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you something I need you to do, and I need you to shoot me then. And then I just, I'm gonna bring it back to you, and I'm gonna give it to you. And then I just need you to do it. And so I had to collectively do all of them, because I think I think for the Sunday thing, I was like, hey, I'm gonna move this and then I'm gonna shoot. Daddy, what make you think I got that much money? I said, y'all got it. Just get together. And y'all got it. So they was like, man, all right. So I was like, okay. So we got everything squared away. So I had to get everything on my Cash App card to actually make some stuff work. So, Thursday, so this is where it messed up at. Thursday, I took off, and then somebody didn't take off. They took half a day.
Right.
So I was like, so you took half a day. So we ain't doing. We go. I think we went and got haircuts. What did we do?
We
Thursday?
went to Panera and ate lunch.
Panera, ate lunch.
Went to see your parents real quick.
Yeah.
Pay our condolences to your friend from
my friend.
His dad died.
And then we came home.
Yeah.
So
we got Olive Garden and then we came home.
We got Olive Garden for dinner and then we came home. So then Friday
morning.
Yeah, Friday.
We slept in a bit because you said you didn't make the first appointment.
Oh yeah.
Until 3:00.
We slept in. So it's been a while, with COVID and everything. We haven't been to the movie theater in a while. So I bought her some tickets to go see Beast. And then I know it's this little sushi place in Savannah that she loves. So we went to the little sushi place and ate sushi. She wanted to go ahead and eat dinner there. So we ate dinner there. And for dessert, I already had planned to take her to either a dessert bar. So we got a couple of them in Savannah. So I took her to the Better Than Sex dessert bar, and we ate there. So Saturday morning, we were supposed to get up and go to Splash in the Burrows, but I didn't want to go out there. So this was a surprise you didn't know. Everybody was coming.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody was coming. I don't think, of course, Brianna wasn't coming.
Right,
but
right.
Janice and AJ, everybody was coming. So, but I text them. I was like, yeah, man, I don't want to ride out here and then it be raining. I don't know what they, because, back in the day, if it's raining and you in the pool, you fine.
Yeah.
You just get out if it's lightning or something like that. But I didn't know what their procedure was going to be because they got a whole park. So
right.
But last time we went there, we went for our granddaughter's birthday party, and it hit us that we ain't been to the pool in a long time. Mm-hmm. And y'all, we went. They got a lazy river. When me and Deirdra was in the lazy river, boy, we was in we was in a sauna. They had to come get us. They was announcing like the party for, Aubrey Brown, y'all ready to go. They had to come get us.
We were supposed to be moving our stuff from the regular chairs to the pavilion for the party. Y'all, they had to come find us to sing happy birthday so we could eat and stuff. And we got out, and our granddaughter was like, "What took y'all so long?"
Yeah,
we was like, "We sorry."
Our daughter and son-in-law were like, "Y'all think that's y'all party? Y'all ready? They been calling y'all." Oh, okay, we coming. Anyway, we wanted to go back. She wanted to go back, so we was gonna do that, but we wound up not going. So after that, we was gonna do that, and then I knew that would have threw her off because she would have figured like everybody came, and that's what they did for me. Thank y'all for coming, this, that, and the other. And then they already had a birthday party, ready. So we had the birthday party for her with all the family and the kids. So she had that, had a cake and everything, and then I knew in her mind she probably figured that yeah. So the birthday party, the finale.
Yeah.
So I said, so I got something else planned. So, we went to church, and
Sunday morning.
Yeah. So most of y'all probably know, if y'all, y'all looked at the reels, but most of y'all probably know I got a cousin that is a doctor and quite a few stuff, but he's a doctor. He's a masseuse. So he's licensed and everything. So he's the guy that we call when we want massages. He come to our house and massage us. So I called him and I said, "Hey, didn't you have a hookup or a resource with a chef?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I need to hook that up. I need to find out." He said, "Okay." So he got the dude on the phone, Chef Horry. So me and him talked and we hit it off pretty quick. So they gave me a nice little deal between the both of them. So I kept telling them, I was like, yeah, so I really want to try to, because most chefs, they come in your home and you tell them what you want and then they cook it. And I ain't even mad at that, but I wanted like the restaurant in our home. And that's what he did. So I went to my cousin. I said, hey, I'm going to shoot you the keys to the house. Just let me know when you coming. I turn the alarm off and everything. Y'all get in there, set everything up. So he went upstairs, hooked up one of the rooms up there, turned it into a spa, and Chef Horry did his thing down here, setting up everything. So y'all go to our Facebook page and look, because if y'all haven't, then it's on there. But so I had to do some things different because, I told him that was going to be the only door open. So I made sure I couldn't close all the doors while Deirdra was in here. So I took my ring off. I said, hey, baby, I left my ring upstairs. So she said, okay. So she went on out to the truck. I went upstairs, closed all the doors except that one door. Then I came back downstairs with my ring on and everything. And then, yeah, they came in. They did their thing. The night before, I made sure the kitchen was good. Everything was good where he needed to be at. So he came in, and only thing he does is uses the kitchen to cook his stuff. But he came in with a whole menu. So we had a selective of meats. I did kind of tell him, he got the asparagus, and I said, the rice and stuff. And I said, yeah, that'll be cool. So 5-course meal, y'all. We had a 5-course meal in our home, cooked professionally by a chef. So when we came home from church, I put the key in the door, and then I told her to go in. And then when you went in, what you did? She acted like she was scared when she came in.
Because it was 2 cars out parked in front of our house, and I was like,
Johnny, who that
is?
That's
real random. And normally
I never say nothing.
Look, right. Normally you're a little more interested if somebody's parked in front of your door than you were. And so I was like, babe, nobody is even in those cars. Why are they parked in front of our door? And he was like, babe, just come on, let's go in. Because what you originally told me was that we were coming home, we were changing clothes.
And then we
were leaving because whatever we were doing that afternoon would be outside.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? I said, yeah, I'm okay with that. And so hesitantly, I opened the door. And so I knew something was up because he got his phone out. And so I opened the door, and instantly it was jazz. I heard the jazz first.
Yeah.
And then I saw the salad table that he had everything set up to do the salad, the bowl and all the ingredients. Yeah. And then I saw the flambe station that was right by it with the little burner thing in the pot, the frying pan, and all the ingredients for that, the fruit and all that stuff. And the table was set up. That was to our left, with like the linen tablecloth and the flowers. There were more. I had gotten flowers from the girls the night before at my birthday party, along with the number 50 balloons, and so the flowers were. He added more flowers. Actually, he ended up buying the same type of bouquet arrangement, and so he just added his flowers into the flowers that was already in there. They had our date night candle burning. They had the whole setup, like the plates with the chargers, the different forks, spoons, knives, for everything. It was beautiful.
And,
it really
and
was.
a menu.
And the menu. It was Mobleys Cafe.
And then the chef Horry came around the corner, and then
he introduced
himself.
Yeah,
Dr. Johnson came around the corner. They introduced themselves, and then she was like, "Okay." So he's like, you look at the menu, you pick your meats. I go ahead and get everything started with the shrimp bisque, and then he said, "You pick your meats," and he told them what she had to pick from, and then from there. She picked them. She was a little tongue-tied.
I was overwhelmed. I was surprised. A little overwhelmed.
And then he said, so you pick your meats. I get started on the dinner. And while you upstairs getting your massage, she was like, I'm getting a massage too. And then Dr. Johnson walked around the corner. And then she started giggling some more. So I said, so baby, go upstairs, get more comfortable. Dr. Johnson to show you to the massage room, to the spa, and you would get your massage. So while she was getting her massage, I was just chilling. I did some reels for I recorded some for Chef Horry. Cause I really want him. Yeah, I want y'all to use him. Cause when I tell you excellent, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good. So, and then she came downstairs. She got dressed, and we came downstairs and we ate.
Yeah. So because everybody may not have seen the reels or the story, but we had shrimp bisque. This was appetizer, shrimp bisque, Caesar salad on steroids, as he called it.
Yeah, Caesar salad.
He mixed like all these flavors. Like he had like an Italian dressing base, I think.
It was a olive vinegar, a Caesar Italian dressing, but then he put his own ingredients in it to give the dressing a pop.
Yeah, it was like
yeah,
Dijon mustards and these seasonings and other spices, and that salad was so good.
Yeah, it was good.
And he mixed up everything right there in front of us and added all the things to it and tossed it, and so the salad was good. And then we had the big portobello mushroom stuff with shrimp and lobster and cheese. And we were sitting there going, I was like, Lord, we ain't gonna be able to eat our food because we're gonna be so full. But that shrimp bisque, just the flavors in that soup. I've had other shrimp bisques, but this one just had you could just taste the flavors in it, not just the shrimp. But you could taste all the flavor, all the seasonings and spices that he used. And then the mushrooms, of course, was amazing. And so we actually had he brought like his good china. And so we had we had a water glass and then a wine glass. And so he poured our water. He actually bought sparkling white grape juice, and then the grape juice. And then some type of water. It was a replenisher. Yeah. It had like the pH stuff in it and stuff like that. And I'm thinking because I had the massage that was to refill. So they brought their own water and everything. He brought his own water. And so he kept our drinks filled, very professional. And then it was time for the main course. The meals were plated professionally. I opted for the ribeye, which was huge. And I had 2 lobster tails, the long grain and wild rice pilaf. But I don't think I've ever had long grain and what he made it from scratch. It was
everything he made.
God.
Yeah, everything he made was from scratch, and we had I think it was it roasted asparagus? Yeah,
asparagus, and then for dessert we had between the choices of banana flambe or tropical flambe, and I had the tropical, which had a little bit of the banana, the strawberries, and the kiwi. Yeah. And so he mixed it all up in the pan and put whatever seasonings and stuff, cinnamon and all these things. And then he put the vanilla flavoring and the rum flavoring and stuff. And then he kind of tilted the pan as he was stirring it. And then the fire went in it, and then it made the fire. It was real nice, y'all. He bought the Tillamook brand ice cream, which is a really good brand. He didn't get just the store brand. And so the French vanilla, and then he poured the flambe over it. Johnny ended up having butter pecan. Your butter pecan.
Yeah, butter pecan yogurt.
With the flambe, the banana flambe over it, y'all. And so needless to say, we did not eat all our food.
We took like about 2 bites because I told Dita I want some of this flambe. So
we held out for some flambe and we packed our food up. But just the whole experience was so nice, and he didn't come in here and use our stuff and leave it filthy.
He cleaned up
along with Dr. Johnson, helped him clean everything. His stuff was nicely packaged in these crates that he, had the stand to put on wheels and the wheel. Everything about the experience was professional. It was excellent. Let me say that, because there's one thing to hire somebody to come do something, and they might be just, like kind of trying to treat your house like it's theirs, or being reckless with your stuff. But both of them, of course, I know Dr. Johnson, Langila, as well. We've known him since childhood, middle school, high school.
Family.
Yeah, family. So I knew what I was about to get, the massage of a lifetime. He's never done mine. He's done hubby's. But it was just, I was telling some of my coworkers, I was like, y'all, that massage was everything. That was actually the first time that I had a deep tissue. Because when we get massages, I never get deep tissues.
Yeah, I be trying to have.
You get deep tissue.
Y'all can go ahead and stand up on me. Do what you got to do. Put your knee in it. Yep,
I normally I told him I need the mild one. But I allowed him to do it, and I guess because of the skill that he has, it wasn't like, it didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
And even in the areas that are tender for me, he worked around them to try to help ease that tension in the areas and stuff like that. So it was just excellent, y'all. And I was very happy. I was very pleased. I was very, very grateful. Because I always tell Johnny, like, you don't do just the ordinary. And people might say, well, the movies, and out to dinner and, a dessert bar, that's, that ain't no, that's kind of ordinary. Well, not really, because, you pick the movie, that I like the popcorn, and and the movies weren't packed, and we haven't done it in so long.
Yeah, we went to a matinee,
right?
But it ain't so. It was something that I wanted to share with everybody, but the whole meaning behind it was, I know what my wife likes, so I know what we haven't done in a while. I know what would be pleasing to her, and I could have took her to a 5-star restaurant, but on Sundays we go to church, and what we usually do is come home, we grab us some food, we come home, and we take church naps. We active in the church, so we take church naps. So, and then when we wake up, all we got to do is heat the food up, do what we do, and they keep it pushing. We was off Monday as well, so I knew we was stacked from Thursday, Friday. We was doing a whole lot, so I said, so what I'm gonna do is, if I can bring it here, and like I said, they did an excellent job. She was able to pick the meat she wanted, and everything. And then we had so we had appetizers, we had a full course meal, and then we had a dessert. So which we still got the flambés in the freezer. Mm-hmm. We didn't even eat all those.
And that biscuit's gonna get going.
So,
tomorrow.
But in my thought process of doing that, I wanted to give you a restaurant experience, but I chose to do it in our home, because after we was finished, all we did was go upstairs and chill and find something on TV, and then we didn't have to go to work Monday. So in the process of me doing all that, I wanted to do all that stuff, but I wanted to make sure you was pleased. It was all the stuff that you would like to do. Mm-hmm. So, and some of the stuff I like to do, but it was designed and customized for you. Everything was designed and customized for you. The movies, picking the right movies, so she'll be interested in the whole movie. Going when there ain't a whole 1,000 people in there. We went to a matinee, so I made sure, I planned everything. But I know she wouldn't want to go to the movies with a bunch of people in there. So the whole reason why we're talking about this is, it matters that you spend time with your spouse and you get to know them, and y'all become one. So you'll be able to create something and do something like this. It ain't how big it was. It ain't being splurging. I ain't trying to show off or nothing like that. I'm custom making something for my wife, for her birthday, and everything that I lined up was something that I knew she was gonna love to do. So she had 4-5 days of stuff that she just loved to do, and we don't get to do that. We fit some stuff in. We do date night and we fit stuff in, but the entire time, And then, I was being economically smart because we could have went somewhere and spent a whole lot of money on, a room or someplace to go and gas and all this other stuff. But my whole thing was thinking, I said I would want to go someplace, but, let's explore where we at. Let's do some stuff here. Because we don't really do stuff here like that. We do some things, but I wanted her to trust me I wanted you to trust me to give you an experience in Savannah that you would enjoy, and then enjoy the home that we built and, be in it. Because we on the move a lot. We doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. We be in this daggone studio more than we be in the rest of the house. So, but that's why I did it. I knew everything was going to be everything that you would want to do. So, but if you don't know your spouse, then everything was meaningful. I thought it all out. And it wasn't about me just buying her something. Mm-hmm. It was about me spending time with her doing what she loved to do. So that was the entire reason why I did everything I did.
And you did perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
And I told you that. And, the one thing that I told you as I was still on a high and actually still am, because I'm still, just thinking about what an amazing weekend that I had. I told him, I said, when I was getting out of the truck to go into the job on Tuesday, I said, I realize now that I've been the hold up, or I've prevented you from planning a lot of things from me, I think, throughout the course of our marriage, because I've hindered you from doing that. Because whether it was, saying, no, we didn't have the money to do it, or just for whatever reason. I go back to I was thinking, and I didn't share all of this with you, but on the way to work, what I was thinking was, because of me sometimes being in a place to where I was maybe fearful that if we spent too much, we wouldn't have enough to do what we needed to do, because I've been in that space before many times. And that's just from past experiences.
And we call it what it is. It's from past. That's a trauma.
Yeah.
That's a trauma, because we had a large family. We started young. And, we had no idea how much it was going to cost to feed our girls, and as they grew, buying clothes and, getting hairs done, and when they want to get nails done, and, all this other stuff. So it was a lot. It was a lot. So, yeah, she made sure we always had the money. And I just went out and made it, and I didn't really make a fuss about nothing. Every now and then I got, I got a little ignorant. I'm the man of this house. I work hard. So if I want to go buy a $2,500 TV, that's what I'm going to do. And then that's all I had. And then...
Okay, now go take that TV back.
Well, I don't take the TV back because she got stuff lined up. And I'm finna, all this stuff about to just dang on bounce, because I'm trying to be a man of the house.
This TV back to where you got it from, sir. But I had to apologize to him and tell him that it's been me. Like I said, and just me being nosy as well, and wanting to know, and wanting to be a part of what's going on, or what you're doing, or just whatever. And that part would kick in real fast for me. And so I told him, I said, I'm going to allow you to do what you want to do for me, because it's easy for me to do, because like he said, he don't really look in the account like that. Yeah. So I can maneuver and move and all these things or whatever. But it sometimes it's harder for him to do that.
No, it ain't sometimes. It's always
all the time.
hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
This is the first time I think since we've been married that I can remember that everything that I did, you had no inkling of an idea.
No clue about it.
Because most of the time, if I'm doing something and then I tell her something, what you need that? But then before everything happened, I got to tell her everything so she know. And then she be like, okay, all right.
It ain't even a surprise no more.
Yeah. Now I'm blowed because she know everything and I ain't wanted to be like that.
Right.
You know, and and we got credit cards and stuff, but I'm like, we can pay for this stuff cash. I ain't trying to be in no debt over trying to hide no shelf, and then having to pay for this for about 2 years. Right. So, I just made some moves. And then, a couple of times I told her, I said, hey, I need you to send this amount of money to my Cash App card. Huh? Just send the money to my Cash App card. And she said, okay. Look, I done had a speech up and ready and everything. I was ready. See, this is why I can't do nothing for you. Because every time I'm trying to do something, I say, just send me the money to my Cash App. So you need that amount? Can you please send the money to my Cash App? And she said, okay. See, me doing that, and then I could have did it, but I told her to do it because I didn't want that kill two birds with one stone. Cause what I ain't want to do is move the money and then get yeah, Deirdra, baby, what the money is you took out what was that for? I ain't just send the money. She knew what it was for. I want you to send the money to me. So it turned out to be good. And I was able to do everything that I wanted to do with the help of my daughters. They was maneuvering some stuff. Some of the stuff they didn't know about because they mama and them best friends, so they talk every day, all day, and they always say we can hold a secret. We ain't gonna, yeah, but y'all talk all day, and then you go forget, and then y'all gonna have a casual conversation, and then you go spill it out. So no, we're not doing that. So they were very surprised, but yeah, it was well with my soul. To see the look on your face on everything.
Yeah, it was well with my soul too, y'all, because I was excited. I was like a kid in a candy store.
She knew nothing. She knew where we was going. She knew nothing. I was just pulling up places. So we go get to Louis Vuitton money because that's what she want, Louis Vuitton. She told me Louis Vuitton. So I have no idea about purses. So Deirdra got 1 million of them. And she got good name brand ones. But Louis on a different level. So she was like, I would like a Louis Vuitton. Psh, say less, girl. I'll get this. I went online. I was like, yeah. So I called the girls. I said, hey, who is Louis? Why is stuff cost so much? This joker Louis is, he crazy. Why is stuff so much? They were laughing at me. They're like, yeah, daddy. I said, the purse she want, the purses Deirdra want, yeah, they had purses on there for like $10,000. I'm
not no little girl. I can't carry no little purse.
I'm like, why is the purse so much? But I get it. That's a whole nother lane. We working our way toward that. So I ain't sweating.
Yeah, and I ain't tripping either.
So when she get her Louis Vuitton, y'all will know we done made it to that lane. That's all I can say. But yeah, we ain't there yet. Because I was like, yeah, I get you this little. They got this little one. Like that. That about $1,200. I can get you that one. I told the girl, I said, hey, you think she'll like that? What she gonna do with that? Okay, well,
absolutely nothing.
What she gonna do with that, daddy?
I'm not.
All right, well, girl. Cool. We gonna hold off on that. I got her. I got you, baby.
Yeah.
We gonna hold off on that.
I'm
the difference between the Johnnie and Deirdra now and the Johnnie and Deirdra before. Because if you would have asked for a Louis before, I'd have did it, and I'd probably been in some kind of debt.
I know, exactly. I know.
Because I'd have took all them credit cards and been like, charge it, click. They'd have been like, why they catching the cab? Why they riding the city bus? And she got a Louis Vuitton. That's a $25,000
priorities jacked up.
Yeah.
That's another, priority.
Yeah.
Priorities jacked up.
So we good. We got patience, and we moving in that direction. We smart. So But
smarter.
Yeah.
But like I said, just the thing that I got out of it, and I know that y'all know we share stuff because we want to help y'all deal with stuff that y'all either been dealing with now or might see come along in the future. But even after being married for 30 years, even after being together for 36 years, I still had to humble myself and apologize to him, apologize to you, because that control part of me and some fear in there as well, and like we said, some trauma and stuff like that. I had to realize that I want to experience being pampered and taken care of, and not know it and not have to know where everything is going or happening or stuff like that. And so if that doesn't happen, I was the one to blame for it.
Yeah, but you are pampered, but this was just
I mean I am.
This was just another side of it or another level because you like to look good and buy your dresses and buy all these jewelry and these shoes, mostly flip flops, but then shoes and these Crocs and.
Because I don't like shoes like that.
But anyway, she like to do that stuff. So she take care of herself, and I want her to be happy.
With that, like you said,
the give surprises,
yeah.
She do it for me all the time.
Right.
It's just so hard for me to do it because man, I could, like I said, we got credit cards, and but I'm not. Them credit cards for flat out emergencies. That's what they are. I carry around about how many. I carry around about 3 credit cards. I don't even use them. But they're there if we need them, but I don't use them. I think we buy something off them and then use it to keep our credit straight. So, but thank you for allowing me to do it. You was it was surprising because she didn't ask a whole lot of questions. She would say, "Where we going?" I said, "We going to celebrate your birthday." And then she wouldn't say nothing else. Every now and then she'll say that. So.
Yeah. But like I said, I just think it was I'm the one who always, was trying to make sure that everything was in place. This was taken care of and that was taken care of. And this person got what they need. And this is paid and that's paid. And no, we can't do this with that because that got to, cover that. And so for so long, that's the lane that I've been in. And so I realized, like I said, on that 40-minute ride into work or 35-minute, 40-minute ride into work, I realized I was like, girl, you have been a hold up from, your husband being able to bless you like that with things that you don't know or planning this weekend that you know nothing about.
Yeah.
And so I say that to say, like, ladies, if that's something that you're dealing with, at first it was an issue, with trusting him with finances and all that thing or whatever a long time ago. And I think just some of it just carried over for me. And so I had to be honest with myself about where I was. And again, apologize to him. But I've been telling him since the weekend how much I, love and I appreciate him. And, what a great time that I had being with him and, being surprised. And for me, he know it's the little things for me. Always has, always will be. Even, when we got millions in the bank, it'll still be the little things.
But she already know her man don't do little stuff. So
well,
that's why she says always the little thing, because she know I'm coming big.
It's the little things for me.
But
it's the thoughtfulness. I always told you it's the thought behind what you do for me.
Yeah.
Because you don't just do something to say, oh, yeah, I took her here. There's a story behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's a memory behind it of why you did it.
If it don't lock in and store memories, then what we doing it for?
Right. You're right.
What we doing it for? So I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
I had a good time.
She done bumped the whole girl. We had some good stuff to talk to y'all about. She done bumped the whole time. I want to talk about my birthday.
Well, we all gonna talk about it. But if I would have waited too late, then it would have been irrelevant at this point to talk about it like far off.
Yeah. So if y'all haven't seen it, go to www.momentswiththemobleys.com. Well, y'all won't be able to see it on there.
That's what I was going to say, but that's a good plug for the website.
www.momentswiththemobleys.com.
But
you
the
going
story is on
the social media.
Right.
So
Facebook,
it's
Instagram.
on social media.
Did you put some of it on TikTok?
Twitter. I did put it on TikTok.
Okay.
I got to figure out how to put something on Twitter.
Okay. Well,
Jay, you got to train me on
Twitter
that. Oh, that's
video.
Allison.
Twitter is just words, right? I think Twitter is just words.
I don't know. We got to figure it out. We
gonna ask Allison, y'all.
Yeah, that's why we got them.
Yeah, but it's I had a grand time. I really, really did. And
put some thought behind husbands. Put some thought behind what you do with your wife.
To her too.
Yeah, put some thought behind it. It needs to be something valuable that she's gonna. I could have went and bought Deirdra stuff all day, but at the end of the day, we in our 50s now. So when you get new stuff now, back in the day, you get new stuff. It'd be new, and you be excited about it for about 2-3 months, and then it fade off, and then that thing be in the corner somewhere getting dust on it. Where at 50. You get it, you be happy, and then within 2 hours, it be in the corner, ready to collect dust. So doing stuff like this is something that I wanted to pierce your heart and your mind and your soul for it to be put there. Yeah. So
you succeeded.
Yeah.
And on the movie reel that I put out, it was brought to my attention that I said that he had me hollering in the movie. I was hollering because Idris Elba was fighting the lion because our nasty producers and his wife said that they was going to go to the movies, but they made a detour because
they don't want to go to the movies we went to.
If we was doing dirty stuff in the movies. No, I was engaged and I was in the movie and he was fighting the lion and I literally screamed out.
It was like two other couples in
there, and I hollered like we was home.
We was in them recliners, and she about, ah! So I ain't saying nothing because the movie, and let me ask y'all, women, this. So, at the house, I got a big screen TV with the surround sound, the movie, stuff. So when I be in the house, I be trying to play the stuff loud. You just too loud. Turn it down some. Turn it down. We in the movies. They got it on 1,000. But she in the movie like this.
But baby,
I'm looking at her the whole time like, so this don't bother your ears?
That's a theater. That's a gazillion times as big as our great room.
Whatever.
That part.
Whatever.
You be trying to bust my eardrums out.
Whatever.
But y'all, that movie popcorn is busting. I told him I don't even want just throw the regular popcorn away and go get me some movie butter popcorn. Put whatever you put on it that we had, and we found out that because this girl walked by us and she had a top for the popcorn.
We didn't
know they had plastic tops for
the
girl, popcorn,
and you put the butter on it, and she was walking by like this. I was like, hey, I see the lady walk by.
He said, can I get a plastic top?
I sure do. I put it on that thing. I put a little butter on. I'm like, yeah, this gonna be real nice right here.
It was real good.
And we got it. The only thing I don't like about movie popcorn, it don't be hot.
Yeah, it don't.
It don't never be hot. That's why I like the popcorn we pop in the microwave.
However, it's just that flavor that it got. And we ate the whole thing.
It's all in your mind.
Well, I don't think it was.
Movie popcorn is better than regular popcorn.
It's okay.
All right.
Thank
you. So
anything
else you want to share with the people?
I just want to say thank you again for an amazing birthday. Looking forward to many more with you. Amen.com.
You will. You deserve all that and more. Next year, we going to be on a jet somewhere going to eat. So we go see.
I'm down.
That's all you going to know, though.
All right.
So we'll show up wherever we show up at.
Yes, sir. I'll be there with bells on. And that's all. Right. Okay.
But we're going to have the jet do some loops. Because you got to put your clothes on when we got to, All right. This has been Moments with the Mo. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. We got I know we've been saying we got something coming out. We got a new show that's gonna be coming out soon. That's gonna be another leg. So we finally got it finished.
The taping part of it finished, but
it was we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it later. But it's gonna be showing. It'll be showing pretty soon. So thank y'all. We mean that from the bottom of our hearts. Yeah. And you've been tuned in to Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnny Mobley Jr.
No, I'm your woman, his woman, Deirdra. Y'all see how skinny my baby is?
We something like ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose.
Peace out, y'all.
Night, night.